Welcome to another episode of Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I'm Josh, and we're here with special guest...
Amber Irons.
Ooh, yay! Amber, welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Welcome.
We're here for our beer bracket.
Yes, absolutely.
Which we are focused on sours tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Ross.
Oh, really?
We didn't
Thank
give
you.
you the opportunity
I'm Ross,
to say
so
hi.
we're doing our sour portion of our, what do we call this? Beer
Wisco beer
bracket. So
let's call it that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
So the sour portion. So we got sours, stouts, IPAs, and wheat beers, and this is our sour portion.
Yeah. So we've got sours on tap from several Wisconsin breweries here today, and we've got Amber here to help us understand which beers
Our best.
are the best and which ones kind of suck. In a way. So, what do we have on tap? So we've got Tiki Daves, not Daves. So the first beer that we've got on tap here is a sour from Eagle Park Brewing Company. This is Tiki Daves, and this is brewed with pineapple, coconut, or cream of coconut, orange puree, and nutmeg. So we're going to give this one a shot here and see what we think. So let's all get a little nose on this thing.
All right.
And check it out.
Definitely get that pineapple in there when I'm smelling this.
There is fruit on this.
Yeah.
I get coconut.
You get coconut?
I get the coconut.
Okay, I can see that. I think you get that when you get... Yeah.
It
So
smells-
this one comes in at 6.1%. So it's not, I wouldn't say high for a sour, but it's got a little kick to it. So
It smells like something that you'd get like south of the
Pina
border.
colada.
You're sitting
Yeah.
at a resort or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
all right,
Alrighty.
give it a shot.
Give it a
So,
shot.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
Oh, that's really good.
Wow.
That's very, very, very good.
Actually, that is really, really good.
It's like a beer mixed drink something.
It's got kind of a beer mosa kind of taste to it, but with a little bit of it's got that coconut flair to it, which really adds kind of that tropical pina colada kind of taste to it.
There's definitely a sour note to this. Obviously, it's a sour ale, but
But it's
then
not as sour as you would think, though. It's not very sour.
the coconut comes through pretty strongly.
Exactly, yeah.
Which makes it feel very tropical, I guess I would say. Very tropical.
Yeah. I'm going to be upfront. This is going to be hard to beat.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
This is very good. This is very tasty. I can definitely
Makes
see
you
myself
wanna go lay
drinking.
on a beach.
Yeah.
It does. It makes you feel like it's like 90 degrees. Let's go lay on the beach.
Yeah.
Let's have, a Tiki Daves from... I mean, the Daves name is weird. But, I mean, I like it as a beer.
No, it was very good. So what do we got this against?
Well, this one is specifically competing against a little brewery from Wisconsin called Humble Foragers. So this is a brewery out of Waunakee, Wisconsin. They are giving us a little beer, fruited sour that is brewed with orange, tangerine, Cara orange, and pink grapefruit, which is kind of interesting.
Is your handwriting hard to read?
It is hard to
Okay.
read. I can't read that very well. But we're going to give this thing a shot here. So let's get a little nose
Let's get this one.
on this Tangerine Sour and see what we think.
I don't know what Cara orange is. I'm ready.
I have no idea. There's a lot more citrus on this on the nose than there is on any of the other beers. The first one, anyways.
Yeah.
That we've had.
I can kind of smell the grapefruit.
A little grapefruit.
Honestly, I'm almost like smelling like creamsicle, which is like a little creamy, kind of like sweet taste to this one, or smell to it.
All right, well, let's give it a shot.
I'm very curious.
Give it a shot.
Absolutely. Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa.
Ooh. That's strong. That's strong.
It's very grapefruit forward.
Ooh.
It's a little bubbly-ish.
It's
almost.
very
Yeah.
bubbly. Yeah,
Yeah.
almost like champagne, like bubbly. Whoa.
Oh, man.
Like, the sour on this is very, very...
Exactly, yeah.
In comparison to the last beer, this one is definitely hitting the sour category.
Absolutely. It's definitely got that sour. They got orange is... And probably more so the tangerine's really coming through when you taste. Like, it's not coming through so much. You get a lot of the orange on the nose. That tangerine's really coming through when you start to sip it, and it's all the way through. And it's, for lack of a better term, it's pungent.
It is.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just a pungent taste when you get that in there.
Yeah, on the front of the beer you get grapefruit. All the way to the back you get like a sour note, I think, from the grapefruit and from this style of beer all the way through the back end of the beer. It's very, very solid. If you're looking for a sour, this fits that category.
You kind of beat me to the punch there.
Yep.
All right, so we got to have someone advance. So Josh, between the Eagle Park and the Humble Foragers, who is advancing?
Oh man, this is tough. Between these two, in the sour category, in the category I've got to put them in, I've got to put Humble Forager just a little bit ahead because I think it meets the quality of what a sour is a little bit more than what Eagle Park is providing with the Tiki Daves. Also, the name is horrible. But the second beer, the sour category, I got to give it the step up.
Amber, where are we looking?
I mean, I kind of agree with that, but I still think I like the tiki one better, just flavor-wise.
Okay.
Even if it's a little less sour, but...
So this is exciting. I actually give it a tiebreaker now.
Hey, look at you.
So, I completely agree with you, Josh, in the sense if you're looking for a sour beer, the Humble Forage is much more of the sour taste. It's in the sour profile. However, if I had to pick one of these to drink, I'm going with the Tiki Daves. Despite the name,
Right.
I think the Tiki Daves is just a better beer. I think it's more tasteful. I think it's a very good beer. It's more tasty and everything. I do agree. I don't technically classify it as a sour, but it's just a better beer. It's a more tasteful beer, and that's one I would pick. It's very, 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 very close. They're both really, really good beers.
Fair enough.
So
I don't think you can go wrong with either one of these two.
So, second half of the bracket. And this one's kind of interesting because both of these beers are actually ghosts, which is just a sour. And we looked this up prior to it. It's just basically the German version of a sour beer. It's all it is. There's several different variants of sour beers, and that's what these fall into. And the first one we're drinking is out of Pearl Street Brewery. And it's called Pop Ghost. Pearl Street Brewery comes out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, and La Crosse Brewery is its own brewery. And I believe, from my understanding, is Pearl Street is kind of an offset of La Crosse Brewing. It's kind of more their craft beer variant of it. This one has hibiscus, lavender, and cucumber. And it comes in at 5%. I thought that was a 9. So this comes in at 5%. So it's right there in the middle. But you look at these and everything, and the color is very obviously different from the rest of these beers, so it's going to be kind of interesting. So I'm going to get some nose on it and see how it smells.
All right, let's give it a shot. Whoa.
Ooh.
Wow.
What am I getting
Super
out of that?
pungent on the nose.
Very lavender.
That's it.
It's
It's
lavender.
a lavender and cucumber.
Thank God we have Amber here, because I had no idea what lavender
It's a lavender and
smells like.
cucumber. That's, yeah.
Wow. Lavender smells great. I don't
It
know
smells
about beer,
just like
but-
lavender,
But
Amber.
it's lavender.
Wow, that is very unique.
It's a comforting smell.
It is comforting. It's almost like you walk into like Joann Fabrics, right? And you're like, hey, they have these really cool candles here. And here's
I
a
guess
beer.
I'll tolerate this for the next 25 minutes.
Exactly. Definitely lavender is like, as you
Yeah.
described, it is the pungent note on the nose of this beer for sure.
And pungent might not be the right word because it is a soft smell, but it's definitely the most overpowering smell that we get.
Pungent is the right word.
All right. Well,
It's very strong.
Let's see if we taste the pungent.
All right, sounds good. Let's give it a go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wow. Yeah, you taste lavender.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Wow. No. I'm sorry. Like, that tastes horrible. I mean, lavender, it shouldn't be sitting by itself on a palate. That's all you get. on this. Like, the front end is lavender, the back end is lavender, the whole beer is lavender, and I didn't even know what lavender was until we started this review.
It's a good effort. The best I can say about this one.
But no.
It does taste a little bit of like perfume is in a beer, and that's what you're tasting.
I've been to La Crosse Brewery a few times, and it is a very fun.
I'm sorry.
It's a very fun brewery. It's a very fun tour. They do a good job with what they do. This isn't good.
No, it's not good. It's not good. That's a really good try, but no.
All right, moving on. So,
up next.
Up against that would be alphabetical order from Company Brewing. Now, Company Brewing comes out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This comes in at 5.3%, and this is a pink guava ghost, and that's all the taste notes on it.
Just because that's all I wrote down doesn't mean it's the only taste notes.
It's the only taste notes I can read on the paper. So that's the only taste notes on it, so let's just get a nose on it and get moving on
Let's get a little nose on this guy.
Sorry.
Immediately, this one smells better than the last one.
You can smell that this is going to be a pretty sour beer. Like, right off the taste.
It does have some sour notes right on the nose.
It does not smell like lavender, so it's winning already.
I don't know what I smell, though.
Pink guava?
Yep, pink guava. Whatever pink from...
Thanks, Amber. Thank God Amber's here to keep us in check. Pink guava. I don't know what pink guava smells like.
Fruity.
It smells like this, I guess.
Fruity. All right,
let's give this thing a go.
Cheers.
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 Ooh.
That's interesting. I mean, you get a lot of sour up front, and then, as Amber described, the pink guava notes through the back end of the beer.
What's impressive about this is you do get a lot of sour up front. You're expecting it to kind of come through, and you're kind of taken aback by it, but then it really settles. Mm-hmm. And it's very smooth and kind of just very good in the back end. It's shockingly not as sour as you get on the up front and what you get on the nose.
Yeah, it's pretty tame on the back end, but sour on the front end.
Yeah, in a good way. You're not that sour taste note you get and the sour scent you get up front is kind of intimidating, but then as you start to kind of drink through it and everything, you don't get that as much.
Interesting. Outside of the sourness, though, there's not much else to this beer that I'm getting.
Okay, so let's just get right to it. I don't think there's a lot of debate here, but we might as well just go through the motion.
Yeah.
Josh, who are you picking?
I mean, I've got to pick the alphabetical order because the lavender shot that we just had, not great. I'm sorry. Just not great. Pearl Street, that was not fantastic. It wouldn't have taken much to beat that, but I think this does. So I'm going to give alphabetical order the little bump up.
Hammer?
And the win.
Yep, this one for sure over the lavender one.
I mean, I don't think there's any secret here. I'm gonna give it to the alphabetical order. It's just a better beer. I mean, they're both. I don't want to sit there and bash the Pearl Street Brewery any more than we already have.
It's not the brewery.
No, it's not the brewery. It's that beer.
It's not good.
Yeah, it's not hitting the mark. So at this point, we're getting the alphabetical order from Company and the Eagle Park Tiki Dave to move on. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one more quick kind of taste note on the Tiki Dave, get another taste note on the alphabetical order, and we're going to pick a winner. So I want to start with the Tiki Dave.
It's the two on the outside, right?
Yes, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. All right, so the Tiki Daves from Eagle Park. Man. That is solid.
It's so good. It's such a tasty beer.
It is.
And
it's not overtly sour.
It's not sour.
It's not.
I just don't think it's even it's.
But you got to take that into consideration for this category.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, it's on the can. It's listed as a sour ale. It's not very sour, though.
I would agree.
Oh, it's more cocktail-like, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like.
Yeah, that's actually a very good way of looking at it. It's kind of it's. I think it said, or the first time we tasted it, tastes like a pina colada to me. So,
Yeah, I agree.
all right, let's get the alphabetical order back. And we'll make our decisions. You guys go. Sorry. So I'll say about drinking this is you definitely get the sour kind of taste notes and feeling, but it's not an overpowering sour. I can definitely see myself drinking 2, 3, 4 of these in a night where I'm not going to be like so taken aback by that sourness where it's so strong and overpowering. Like the Humble Forager was probably the most sour beer we had tonight, but it was almost too sour for me, where this one kind of comes in nice and light and very much hits that sour taste notes that you would want in a sour beer.
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of... I mean, this fits more into the sour category more than I think the Tiki Daves does. That being said, I just think this is all sour and not a lot of character. So if I'm going to put these two up against each other, I'm going to go with, as far as what I want to drink and how I rate them, I'm going with Tiki Daves.
So if I had to pick between the two, and I'm ordering a sour beer, I'm actually going to take the alphabetical order out of Company Brewing. I just think this, if I want a sour, this hits those taste notes more than, while the Tiki Dave is very good, and probably a much more, it's a very good beer, but this is much more in that sour taste note that I want. So I'm going to take the alphabetical order. So, Amber, you are the tiebreaker. So, who are you taking?
I think there's something to be said too. If you're looking at sour beers, I'm gonna have to go the alphabetical order too. Just because if you're wanting a sour, that's a sour. Although I would drink the crap out of that one.
Okay, so
that's fair.
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. And
but if you want a sour, I would do this one.
Yeah, I think that's the difference between these two. It's yes, the Tiki Dave is very good. I just think from a sour category, I think the alphabetical order hit the nail on the head much more than the Tiki Dave.
That's fair.
So
awesome. Well, some great Wisconsin craft breweries here. Checking out a lot of different stuff here. We've got more videos to come. So take a look at our social media pages. We've got Untappd going, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Check us out here on YouTube. If you've tried any of these beers, we'd love to hear from you. So post in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on anything that we've tried here today. Outside of that, we've got more beers coming as part of our Wisco March Madness tournament. So the Final Four is coming up. Take a look for, we've still got our IPAs and our wheat beer categories coming up here soon as separate videos. So take a look. Check out MilwaukeeWings.com. Amber here is the wife of Frank Irons, who was on our last video. Huge beer and wing aficionados here in the Milwaukee market. So take a look at their page. Check out what they've got going on. And we've got more for you coming up here soon.
Yeah, thank you, Amber, for joining. Really appreciate you.
Very much appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next video.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye.
All right.
Oh, I can't stop laughing. Okay.
This is the sours, right?
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yes.
All right. Good. Good.